This is Steven from Kiwibox.com, and today we are talking with Michelle Williams. How's it going, Michelle?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good.
Great. So first off, congratulations on your single "We Break the Dawn" hitting the top of the dance radio chart.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel to be number one?
It feels great. I actually saw the physical copy of Billboard today, and it feels so good. I'm going to get it framed, and you know all those cool things that you do when something great happens. You try to get it framed, or you save it, put it in an archive box or something. So I'm really excited about it.
How did you celebrate? Did you do anything special?
I have not celebrated yet. My birthday is next week, so that's when I'll celebrate.
Lovely. So have you heard the song while you've been out or in the club or something?
I have heard the song. I've heard it in the club, and I've heard it in the club where they didn't even know I was in the club, because, you know, it's like, don't just play my song because I'm here. Play it if you knew that I wasn't here. So that happened, and then I heard it on the radio here in New York, and the crazy story is I was in my truck one day, and something told me to, and I have satellite radio on my truck, and something said, turn to the dance category. So I did, and as soon as I did that, my song, We Break the Dawn, came on. So I was just, you know, like, okay, I know I got to start following my gut more. When something speaks to me and tells me to do something, I got to do it. So that was proof of that.
Very nice. Now, there's a bunch of remixes, probably like 6 or 7 of them. You came up with a single.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you feeling most at the moment?
Ooh, Mr. Miggs or Conratronics.
Why was that?
Well, I feel like it is great to, I wish I could have given them to 1,000 people, you know, because it's amazing how I could have gotten 1,000 different interpretations of that song, and that just shows how beautiful just us as people are. You know, no one person has the same idea musically for something. So I like one of them kind of utilized. I love live music, so I liked how one incorporated more, not jazzy chords, but certain blues or gospel type chords and stuff that I heard that I really, really liked.
So the upcoming album is called Unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
What are some unexpected things that listeners can expect on the album?
Well, just expect to be, well, don't expect, how should I say this? Expect the unexpected. Every song on here, you're just going to be taken on a whole nother ride. I call this my roller coaster album. I'm a lover of roller coasters. And I like how a roller coaster, you don't know where that next dip is going to come. You don't know where that next loop is going to come. You just don't know. So that's what people can definitely take away from this album. I mean, it's for people that are in love. It's people that's out of love. You know, it's for, you know, it makes me happy. I know if I'm feeling upset about something, I really put my album on.
Yeah, Solange helped you write your single, We Break the Dawn. Did you return the favor for her on her upcoming album? Is it like a trade-off kind of thing?
Actually, I didn't. The thing is, I had tried to stand apart so hard. I was like, I'm not calling Solange. I'm not calling B. I'm not calling Kelly. I'm going to do this by myself. So I heard the demo for We Break the Dawn, and I was like, yo, this is hot. I said, it sounds like Solange. And I said, let me put my pride aside. So I got on the phone. I called her and I said, look, We Break the Dawn is pretty hot. And she was like, go for it. It's yours. And so I recorded it.
Cool. The album is scheduled for release August 12th, correct?
Yes.
How are you gearing up for its release? Are you nervous about this one?
I'm very nervous about it. Not nervous, but it's like, you know, this is an album that I had a lot of input. I was very hands-on with decisions from the album artwork to sequencing the album. You know, it's just, so it's like I just want to make sure that I did my best and that people really, really like it.
Great. So you started out as a member of Destiny's Child, and
Yes.
then you were a gospel singer, and now you're kind of back to being an R&B pop singer. Is it hard to mindsets when going into recording each album?
Different mindsets? No, I love all types of music, so I don't approach one any different, When I do gospel, I don't sing at an altar or anything, I just sing it, as one of the musics, that I love, music that was my foundation. And when I do R&B or pop, I go in there like, hey, that was a part of my life growing up. Shucks, Bon Jovi, Shaka Khan, Sting, so many other people have influenced me. Whitney Houston, my all-time person that has influenced me in so many ways. So that's what I do, when I'm in the studio. I think of them, but there's not one particular formula that I do when I record.
Do you feel like you have to build up a new audience?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and that's fine. I seem to always put myself in these situations where I got to prove myself. But I think I usually win. When I came into the group, I had to prove myself, okay, I see why they picked her now. I had shoes to fill, but I think I conquered that. I conquered Broadway. I conquered gospel. So it's like I'm always putting myself in a situation, but, I never want to get too comfortable anyway. And with this album, I also want to shut down that perception, of who people think Michelle Williams is. I want people to know that I'm one of the funniest, coolest, down-to-earth people you'll ever meet. I go out. I'm not perfect. I'm just like you.
Very true. So after this album, do you have anything that you are kind of toying around with or know where you want to go next?
You know what? I actually want to start even recording another album because, I found my niche, and it's like I don't want to stop. I don't want to sit too long. Also, I'm working on the Bath and Body product line. Also, my plan is to do Broadway in between each album, a Broadway show.
Do you have a Broadway show in mind that you'd like to be a part of?
My prayer had been to originate my own character. With Aida, that had already been done by Heather Headley. Sugar Avery for The Color Purple was already done by Elizabeth Withers Mendes. And so I was like, gosh, I want to do a show where, I created the character. So I do have a script. That the show is definitely in the works. It's got to be workshopped. It's got to be all of that. But I think I'm gearing towards doing it because I want to go through that process as well of starting from the beginning with something.
Great. So anything else you want to add or tell Kiwibox members or the world, really?
Wow. Just thank everybody for their love and support. The album Unexpected, you will not be disappointed, but most of all, just really embrace me, because I really think that, this album definitely makes a contribution to the world. So, and then just hugs and kisses.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for talking with me, Michelle. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. See you soon.
Great. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye.